Okay guys, so for Monday, April 6th, you're gonna have power and Metcon. So for power, every 3 minutes for 15 minutes, so you have 5 sets, you're going to do 3 heavy deadlift and then 15 high box jumps. Now the goal here is to go heavy on your deadlift, but definitely want to keep good technique. So if you're shooting for 85 to 90%, but it's still getting pretty challenging to maintain a straight back and to lift it properly, please lower the weight for that. Part B is going to be shoulder press. You're going to do 8 reps, rest a minute, then 7 reps, rest a minute, 6, 5, 4, all the way down till you get to 1. Your goal here is to get all of those reps unbroken on whatever set you are on and take about a 1-minute rest in between. Part C is a front rack hold. So if you have dumbbells on your shoulders or if you have a bar, you're going to hold it in the front of your shoulders. You're going to keep a good posture here for 40 seconds and you're going to go for 3 sets. For conditioning, you're going to perform 4 rounds. Each round is every 5 minutes. Just do 1 time through a 400-meter run, 12 pull-ups, and 24 wall balls. So whatever time you have left is going to be the time you can rest. When the next 5 minutes starts, you go again and you do this for 4 rounds. Some options for subbing is if you're not going to run, you can do a 500-meter row or ski. You can do a 30-calorie on the bike or 2 minutes timed. Some options for your pull-ups, you can do bent over rows, seated press, or banded row. For the wall balls, you can also sub that in for thrusters with your dumbbell, kettlebells, or barbell, or you can do 12 burpees. If you're gonna do burpees without the push-up, keep the reps to 24. Okay, so before you get into your deadlifts, please make sure you're taking 10 to 15 minutes to warm up to your weight. And then when you do start, make sure that your back is straight, you're hinging at your hips, your shins are vertical, and your feet are flat. The most important thing here is to make sure that your back stays straight and it doesn't start to round when you pull, okay? And then when you get to your box jumps, it should be high enough where you are needing to reset after each rep. It should not be rebounds. So make sure it is high enough and challenging where you have to step down, reset, and then jump, okay? Make sure you stand up all the way at the top, and those are gonna be for 15 reps. And an option to sub for this one is to do RDLs if you do not have enough weight to go heavy. You can do 3 if that's enough for you. If you feel like you can do a little bit more, you can definitely up it to 6. Just go slow on the way down and do a slight knee bend and hinging. You're not gonna go all the way down. And then step ups, of course, just make sure that you are still driving that stepping leg, the knee out to the side. You're not letting it cave in and you're not using your hands to press on your knee to stand up. Part B for shoulder press is a strict press, so no dip drive in the knees, just shoulder to overhead. You can do these with dumbbells or kettlebells as well. You're gonna do 8 in a row, then rest a minute, then 7, and go all the way down to 1. The key point here is to make sure your core is engaged so you're not doing a low back arch. And please do send videos if you ever need me to help watch and see what you're doing if you feel like something's off. This next round is 3 rounds of 40 seconds front rack hold. Core is tight, glutes are squeezing, and you're standing up nice and tall. Okay, and for conditioning, you have a few options here. The original workout is 4 rounds. Every 5 minutes, you're gonna do a 400-meter run, 12 pull-ups, and 24 wall balls. And your goal here is just to give yourself enough rest before the next 5 minutes starts. So you can modify by bringing the reps down or the distance down in order to do so. And here what I'm showing is the bent over rows instead of the pull-ups. And then instead of wall balls, I'm gonna do thrusters to modify if you don't have that option. All right, so good luck.